Thank you very much. Hello. I think it's working. Good morning. Thank you very much. I'd like to acknowledge, as everyone else has done, President John Ajekum Kufuor and also Minister for Communication, the Honorable Sam Nate George. Happy to see you and thank you. I'd like to speak from just one perspective as a content creator for news and current affairs. And I've had this burden relating to this topic for a while. I believe dating back to since 2014. And my sensibilities in this area was aroused one weekend when there was news all over that the Black Stars participating in the World Cup had flown money abroad to pay for the players. And at that time, I had been doing a lot of work with Mr. Chumesi here on this subject. And the issue about digital migration was a big conversation. I got excited about digital migration because it is a way in which there's a way to do it in which content, local content especially, can be monetized by the infrastructure that government creates. And so I'd been focusing on the NCA since around 2014, and I'm sure I've had conversations with George in that same regard. When that Black Stars situation occurred, I was concerned about the digital migration. At that time, Ghana was doing a digital migration where, if I may just go back and explain what digital migration is, just so that we're on the same page. You know, we watch television in our homes. We've been doing that from time immemorial. And the television we watch in our homes is free. We don't pay for it. GBC has been talking about TV license and all that. It doesn't quite work because then the argument came with the democracy that, what if I don't watch GBC? Why must I pay? There was a counter argument that, well, GBC is a public service broadcaster, so whether you watch it or not, it has a public service side to it. It is rendering a public service that you may benefit one way or the other. Somebody connected to you will benefit one way or the other when announcements are made, etc. So every Ghanaian must pay for TV license. But the critical matter is that the product, say the English Premier League, the football product called English Premier League, is wealthy. Why is it wealthy? It's wealthy because every weekend, and this weekend we're going to do the same, every weekend when you and I watch the English Premier League, we are paying for it. And 7 billion people around the world are paying for it. So if each of us is paying $1 and there are 7 billion of us, that's a bulk of the money that the English Premier League makes. It is their rights. The monetization of the content. They have been able to monetize the content. We have been watching Black Stars games in Ghana forever for free. If we could watch a Black Star game for 5 cedis and we have to pay from our phone, and 10 million people watch the Black Stars game and each of us pays 5 cedis to watch the Black Stars game, that's the amount of money that goes to the Football Association. That doesn't require them then to go to government and ask for money for Black Stars. But the mechanism to do that is not available. So we are in Ghana, there's no mechanism to pay to watch Asante Kotoko and Accra Hearts of Oak. But the Englishman has found a mechanism to take our $1 for us to watch his Premier League all the way in England. When we watch Manchester United, we pay. When we watch Asante Kotoko, we don't pay. Because the government has not developed the infrastructure so that you can pay to watch Asante Kotoko. That's the critical conversation that we must have. It is the commercialization of content. It will enable economics. It will enable development. It will enable employment. Why we have not achieved this all these years, I don't understand. How do we achieve it? Government had been looking at this for a while and had proposed different conversations. When I was on the NCA, the conclusion was that we are going to migrate to a single platform. So we are migrating from whatever we have now to a small decoder. That decoder has channels. All the channels that you are watching will be on the decoder. But the important issue was for the government policy to introduce another platform on the same decoder where you will now pay to watch those channels. So you watch TV3 free, you watch Metro TV free, you watch GBC free, you watch ChannelOne free. All of that is one part of the decoder. The next part of the decoder is where you watch ChannelOne Plus, where ChannelOne have submitted programs to the authority, say the NCA, that these programs, we want people to pay to watch it. So if you are watching ChannelOne on a normal day, they'll finish with morning show and say, for those of you who are watching on ChannelOne, your next program is that. For those of you watching on Channel One Plus, your next program is that. Channel One Plus migrates the best Channel One programs. TV3 Plus migrates the best TV3 programs. So you have that second platform. And so you are paying to watch those programs. So money is generated from that platform for all of these stations. So if you take a TV station, they will have some programs free and they will have some programs that you pay for. Then they can have an extra channel for all the people who create content. If today the big story is, say, any politician, there's a big story today and something has happened around an individual, and so we want to interview the person, we can go and take that channel from NCA and say, give me this channel for 3 hours. I have this interview. I believe people will pay 10 cedis to watch. And then there's an arrangement. Ghana Music Awards is going on. They will have to do a quality production, put it on an NCA channel and say, you watch it for 2 cedis. By the time we finish, that's the money we have. If the GFA is broke, you organize a friendly between the Ghana Black Stars and the Super Eagles at the Accra Sports Stadium. But it's 10 cedis to watch on television because the infrastructure is available. If 12 million Ghanaians pay 10 cedis to watch that game, and some of the money goes to the stadium, some of the money goes to the away team, some of the money goes to the NCA, some of the money goes to the GRA, the Football Association will still have enough to run the show. We are talking about local football, and every day we're having conversations. Until we monetize content of local football on local television, we are not going anywhere. You can never raise that amount of money. But if Has and Kotoko play, and the digital revenue is 100 million cedis, it is only then that you are beginning to have a conversation. Why government has not achieved this one, I don't understand.
Yes, Paul, thank you. You're making a strong point about commercialization. I just